Get rid of this person. What do you want me to say, man? You say you're forced to buy something every day to tell about you wake up to this fucking harassment upstairs? How long has this been going on? For 4 years? This whole fucking community and shit? Harassment, huh? Yeah, you know what? Oh, fucking hell and shit. Oh, whatever.
I'm the least surprised about this. And notwithstanding all of the inconsistencies,
What? I don't know. I'm mute. I'm mute from so much harassment. It's funny, yeah. It's funny, look at her, she's laughing, Brooke Wellman, huh? I was saying, all I like to do is talk about, like, stuff like that. Let's do that as journalists. Talking about, so what are you saying about, like, maybe this has nothing to do with me, right? Okay, yeah, okay, so this has nothing to do with me, right? Flashing my, so you got 5 seconds to try to throw, or just about, oh, you're gonna throw a grenade through our window, right? Right? And talk about that because you have a funny smirk on your face, like it's funny or something like that. So, I mean, and it's funny because, like, because you even think that way, like, Instagram or whatever, and just let it unfold. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. This is such a travesty. He's overexposed. You can't believe he's worse than that. It's beyond words. And then this is one laughs and laughs and laughs. Then he gets really funny, like, oh yeah, this is just hilarious. This was just the scum of the United States can do this and such and such. And this is how tragic it gets. And this. And women's rights and misogyny, they don't go together. And autism and stuff. And we're not doing anything. So what does it have to do with me then? Why does it have to do with something about like you can't get rid of? Maybe it doesn't, right? Oh, the United States has nothing to do with you. You don't even have to film us anymore and stuff like that. We're kind of done with the whole idea. This is what it is. This is what it is, and such and such. Well, you're just going to keep getting cannonballs to the wall, and that's it. And that's what the United States basically stands for. If it's Gutenberg or somebody else talking about saying, it's the East, talking about saying, it's worth it just to harass one guy for the sake of every other humankind. And that's what that capitalism is. It does not work. It does not work. You're always talking about prove you wrong and stuff like that. It's endless. It says, oh yeah, and then all of a sudden, Brooke Wellman's like, yeah, you know what, he's right. I'm gonna pull a Susan in the rearview mirror and all this other stuff because, you know what I'm saying, drop me off because I need to go to the real deal and all this other stuff. And like, and all the while, I was like, oh yeah, you hit me because she hits you, and talking about through the floor, and talking about this, you're Chinese, and all this stuff. Well, I mean, if you're the so-called law and media, if there's no differentiation between law and media, then why is it that you have done nothing about it? Why is it that you can have like such a fucking antagonist living in such close quarters? Effing whatever it is, you can FCC whatever. And they say, oh yeah, gas and Brooke Bones and just gas. Well, now he's good for like 24 hours and so, until he goes to sleep and whatnot and so like that. Why don't you just give her cheesecake and send her to the Motel 6? You know what I'm talking about? Like, why don't you just like get rid of her? You know what I'm saying? What is this? What is this? Sexual limitations that she got raped or something like that, and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, she needs protection or something like that. So what is that? How is that left field and stuff like that? When you're talking about, let's put it all on the table then. What's the statute of limitations on that? Look, I'm not your fucking, grand, whatever, daddy, whatever, or some harassment term, and so it's like, it's just and then, you know what I'm saying, and all on top of other stuff. If it doesn't make so much to the community, if the harassment doesn't make so much to the community, then it doesn't mean so much to the United States. Then it doesn't mean so much to the United States. Yeah, because you said yeah, because it's all problems, dude. It's all problems. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, we can sit you on Chapel Hill, and we'll do you like how Duke did. What do you call it? The case of such and such. And everything you say is a trap. Your whole blog is a manipulation. You know what I'm saying? And who is this guy? This is the guy in the new fucking White House press.
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. Is that?
And then you're like,
I
don't know, Vanny.
I've never talked to anybody named George Kent in my life.
This guy. So what, man? So what if there's a New Balance imbalance in New Balance? So what if Brooke Baldwin's gonna only be on here for 5 minutes and that's it? As the only person I'm gonna be able to talk to and living in the TV and stuff like that. So what if that's it? That's it. In the end, I have to go to sleep and I have to go wake up and I have to do this stuff during the day and I have to do all this stuff during the day, and all this crap while you guys are over here eating Cobb salads and stuff like that, talking about, you know. And it's funny you're guilty because you know it's a guilty pleasure you do, and at my expense. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh well, we can always move it in worse. Yeah, because it's more threats. Because all it is more threats. And like, you know, oh, why don't you sit up here and do this and such and such? You can degrade me, humiliate me, whatever. Talk about I only have 2 quadrants and all that crap and all this other stuff. And talk about I have a fat time and all this other mess. And I just am done with Brooke Baldwin and be like, that's all you get for the day. Back to your peace of mind, like in shackles and shackles. Oh, crap.